Hey party people, welcome back to our channel. Today we've got a special episode that's going to take us on a trip down memory lane, exploring the iconic House Party movie series. But hold on tight, because it's not all celebration today. We'll also be delving into the heartbreaking passing of some of the beloved actors from the franchise, House Party 1, 2, and 3. These films not only defined an era, but also left an indelible mark on the hearts of fans worldwide. From the hilarious antics of Kid and Play to the unforgettable dance-offs and the infectious soundtrack, these movies are a nostalgic treasure trove. But, as life would have it, the journey of some of the talented actors who brought these characters to life was cut short, leaving us to reflect on their legacies. Today, we'll pay tribute to these stars, remembering the joy they brought to our screens and the impact they had on the entertainment industry. So, grab your snacks, hit that subscribe button, and join us as we celebrate the House Party series and remember the incredible individuals who made it all possible. It's time to honor their contributions, share some behind-the-scenes stories, and perhaps shed a tear or two as we reminisce about the good times. Stay tuned for a roller coaster of emotions. The ultimate house party experience awaits. Let's dive in. John Witherspoon. The comedian and the late Dr. John Witherspoon took on the role of Mr. Strickland in the 1990 film House Party. The actor, who passed away at 77, was renowned for his unique talent in expressing paternal exasperation with a touch of humor. One of John Witherspoon's defining characters emerged, partly due to the necessity of the late comedic actor requiring funds for rent. Born in 1942 in Detroit, Witherspoon unexpectedly departed yesterday in his residence after a lengthy career, portraying irritable yet endearing men whose blue-collar origins reflected his own. The actor, persisting in his craft until the day before his demise, possessed a remarkable understanding of the challenges his characters confronted and the comedy they extracted from those circumstances. Having traversed the stand-up circuit for numerous years, director Reginald Hudlin approached him for a cameo in House Party, the 1990 comedy featuring the hip-hop duo Kid and Play. Despite Witherspoon's involvement in acting since the late 70s, House Party effectively marked the genesis of his portrayal as Hollywood's irascible black father figure. Robin Harris. Robin Harris, featured in the 1990 film House Party, holds a prominent role. Playing the character Pop, Harris brought a distinct touch to the movie with his exceptional acting abilities. Born in Chicago, Illinois, his father Earl worked as a welder, while his mother Mattie was employed as a factory seamstress. In the mid-1980s, Harris assumed the role of Master of Ceremonies at the Comedy Act Theater. His style of humor, characterized as old school, began to attract a broader audience. Harris marked his acting debut as a bartender in I'm Gonna Get You Sucka, 1988, and he also had roles in Do the Right Thing, 1989, and Harlem Nights. Tragically, during the early hours of March 18, 1990, Harris, at the age of 36, succumbed to a heart attack while sleeping in his hotel room at Chicago's Four Seasons Hotel. This occurred after he delivered a performance for a sold-out crowd at the Regal Theater. Discovered deceased by his brother, Harris was transported to California and laid to rest in an indoor mausoleum at Inglewood Park Cemetery near Los Angeles. Jaime Cardrice. Jaime Cardrice, a fellow member of the House Party film cast, has sadly passed away. Known to fans as Tattoo, Jaime Cardrice gained recognition for his role as the kind-hearted giant Tim on UPN's Malcolm and Eddie. On July 28, 2000, at the age of 32, Cardrice lost his life due to complications arising from gallbladder surgery at Torrance Memorial Hospital in Torrance, Calif. Cardrice, renowned for his performance alongside Tony Danza in the Disney telepic The Garbage-Picking, Field Goal-Kicking Philadelphia Phenomenon, also had recurring roles on A Different World and Renegade, along with guest appearances on various shows, including Law and Order and the Wayans Brothers. A native of Savannah, gay, and raised in Cerritos, Calif. Cardriche excelled as an All-American football player at Oklahoma State University before transitioning into a professional wrestler known as the Harlem Warlord. His entry into the acting world occurred when a casting director discovered him during a workout at a local gym. Cardriche is survived by his mother, grandparents, and 4 children. Anthony Johnson. Anthony Johnson, recognized as EZ by enthusiasts of the 1990 film House Party, is another member of the movie's cast who has sadly passed away. Hailing from Compton, California, his father, Eddie Smith, served as a stuntman and co-founded the Black Stuntmen's Association. Johnson attributed his entry into the film industry to his father, who facilitated his involvement in various film productions. Additionally, he acknowledged comedian Robin Harris for supporting him during his earlier days as a stand-up comedian, providing another opportunity even in the face of initial criticism. Married to Lexis Jones Mason, Johnson and his wife had 3 daughters. He was also a sibling to a brother named Edward Smith and a sister named Sheila. On September 6, 2021, at the age of 55, Johnson passed away at a Los Angeles County hospital after being discovered unresponsive in a store. His representative, Linnea Bell, publicly announced his death on September 20th. According to his autopsy report, Johnson succumbed to multi-system organ failure resulting from chronic ethanol, alcohol use. The report also indicated that he had contracted COVID-19, unbeknownst to him, Cliff Frazier. Cliff Frazier took on the character Brutus in the 1990 film House Party. Cliff Frazier passed away on August 17, 2014, due to natural causes. Hailing from St. Louis, Missouri, he served as a defensive tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs, commencing in 12 of 14 games during the 1977 season. Frazier played college football for the UCLA Bruins and was a part of their 1976 Rose Bowl game championship team. His outstanding performance led to his selection for the College All-Star Game after his senior year. As the 41st pick in the second round of the 1976 NFL Draft by the Chiefs, Frazier was later traded to the Philadelphia Eagles before the 1976 season in exchange for 2 future draft picks. Following the season, he was traded to the Los Angeles Rams, but unfortunately, he was cut by the team. The Chiefs re-signed him before the 1977 season, and after one more season, Frazier chose to retire from professional football. Post his football career, Frazier ventured into the film industry, securing roles in various films such as North Dallas 40 and Vice Squad. He portrayed the character Jethro Snell in '79 out of 80 episodes of HBO's football comedy First and 10, spanning from 1984 to 1991. Norma Donaldson. Norma Donaldson, another member of the film's cast, has unfortunately passed away. Norma played the supporting role of Mildred in the 1990 film House Party. Born as Norma C. Donaldson in the Harlem neighborhood of New York City, her parents were Laura, employed as a housekeeper, and Frederick Donaldson. As the eldest of 2 siblings, Donaldson attended Boys and Girls High School, formerly Girls High School, until her junior year. In 1949, at the age of 21, Donaldson embarked on her journey as a nightclub singer, securing performances across New York City. During her time in the nightclub scene, she toured with Harry Belafonte and later with Lena Horne. Donaldson initiated her acting career in the late 1960s, making her first appearance in an episode of Callback on March 8, 1969, with Barry Manilow as the music director. Remaining unmarried and childless throughout her life, Donaldson succumbed to cancer at Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Los Angeles, California, on November 22, 1994, at the age of 66. She found her final resting place at Inglewood Park Cemetery in Los Angeles, California. Helen Martin. Helen Martin, a part of the ensemble in the 1991 film House Party 2, was an African-American actress with a significant presence on Broadway long before people of color became a regular part of the scene there. The New York Times reported her passing on March 25, 2000, in Monterey, CA, at the age of 90. In her first appearance on Broadway, she portrayed Vera Thomas alongside Canada Lee, who played her brother Bigger, in Orson Welles' 1941 production of Native Son. Following this, she toured with the show on the so-called subway circuit and in various regions. In 1939, she performed with the Rose McClendon Players in New York City and played a pivotal role as a founding member of the American Negro Theater in 1940, featuring in productions such as Striver's Row, Three's a Family, and Hits, Bits, and Skits. Originally from St. Louis, she attended Fisk University and eventually embarked on a nationwide tour and stock performances. She even crossed the Atlantic Ocean to appear in London in Deep Are the Roots, a role she had initially performed in New York. William Shallert. William Shallert took on the role of Dean Kramer in the film. Former president of the Screen Actors Guild, SAG, William Shallert, renowned for portraying TV father Martin Lane on The Patty Duke Show, passed away on May 8, 2016, in Pacific Palisades, California, at the age of 93. His death was confirmed by his son, Edwin. His most notable portrayal was that of the beloved TV dad Martin Lane on The Patty Duke Show, 1963-66. The impact of his performance endured, with TV Guide ranking him at number 39 on its list of greatest TV dads of all time in 2004. Shallert was also recognized for his memorable appearance on the iconic The Trouble with Tribbles episode of the original Star Trek series, where he portrayed Nils Barris, the agriculture undersecretary shocked to discover that the furry, endlessly reproducing aliens had consumed all the grain. In 1993, the Hollywood division of the Screen Actors Guild honored Shallert with the Ralph Morgan Award, describing his career as a volume business. Shallert remained active with a busy schedule of TV work and Star Trek convention appearances until the end. His wife, Rosemarie Deanne Wagner, passed away the previous year, survived by sons Joseph, Mark, and Brendan, as well as 7 grandchildren. Edwin is among those who carry on his legacy. Tony Burton. Tony Burton, another cast member from the 1991 movie House Party 2, is well remembered for his iconic roles as the trainer of Rocky Balboa and Apollo Creed in the Rocky film series. His passing occurred on February 25, 2016, at the age of 78. The specific cause of his death remains undisclosed, but according to his sister, Loretta Kelly, who shared details with the Michigan news site MLive, Burton had been hospitalized multiple times in the last year leading up to his demise. In the Rocky franchise, Burton portrayed Tony Duke Evers across the first 6 films, retiring from acting in 2007 after the release of his final Rocky movie, Rocky Balboa. Initially cast as Apollo's trainer in the original 1976 movie and its 1979 sequel, Burton later took on the role of Rocky's cornerman following Apollo's death in 1982's Rocky III. Beyond the Rocky series, he made notable appearances in films such as The Shining, Stir Crazy, The Toy, and Assault on Precinct 13, as well as TV series like The A-Team, NYPD Blue, Kojak, and Twin Peaks. Before transitioning to acting in 1974, Burton, a native of Flint, Mich, achieved success as a professional boxer, clinching Michigan Golden Gloves, light heavyweight titles in 1955 and 1957. Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac assumes the role of Uncle Vester in the film. In the last 2 decades of his life, Mac publicly revealed that he battled severe sarcoidosis, a disease of unknown origin causing inflammation in tissues. On July 19, 2008, Mac was admitted to the Northwestern Memorial Hospital in his hometown of Chicago. Following a 3-week ICU treatment, Mac experienced cardiac arrest and passed away in the early morning hours on August 9th at the age of 50. His publicist clarified that the complications leading to his death were unrelated to his sarcoidosis. Mac's initial leading role was as Dollar Bill, a comical, smooth-talking club owner in the 1998 film The Players Club. Breaking away from the conventional black comedy genre, Mac took on roles in the 2001 remake of Ocean's 11 and assumed the role of the new Bosley in the Charlie's Angels sequel, Charlie's Angels, Full Throttle. Having married his high school sweetheart Rhonda Gore on September 17, 1977, Mac and Rhonda welcomed a daughter in 1978. Mac had a history of health challenges before publicly sharing his health struggles. The first incident occurred in the summer of 2004 while Mac was simultaneously filming Ocean's 12 and Guess Who and promoting Mr. 3000. During this time, he contracted pneumonia in both lungs and experienced exhaustion, leading Fox to halt production of Season 4 of The Bernie Mac Show for 4 weeks to allow him to recover. Lisa, left eye, Lopes. Lisa, left eye. Lopes assumes the role of sex as a weapon. Lopes, age 30, experienced immediate fatality due to a fracture of the base of the cranium and open cerebral trauma, making her the sole individual fatally harmed in the accident. She was not using a seatbelt. The collision was documented on video from inside the vehicle because a documentary film was underway. Born on May 27, 1971 in Philadelphia, Lopes was the daughter of LaWanda, a seamstress, and Ronald Lopes Sr., a U.S. Army Staff Sergeant. Lisa had a younger brother, Ronald Jr., and a younger sister, Rain, affectionately nicknamed Raindrop. Lopes described her father as very strict, very domineering, treating the family as if they were in a boot camp. Lopes frequently spoke out about her personal life and challenging past. Originating from an abusive alcoholic upbringing, she grappled with alcoholism herself. These struggles became headline news in 1994 when she faced arrest for setting fire to Andre Risson's sneakers in a bathtub, resulting in a fire that spread to the mansion they shared, ultimately destroying it. Reynaldo Rey. Reynaldo Rey portrayed Veda's dad in the film. Reynaldo Rey, an actor and comedian with numerous credits in big-screen comedies like Friday and White Men Can't Jump, as well as a recurring role on TV's 227, passed away on May 28, 2015, in Los Angeles due to complications from a stroke the previous year. He was 75. The news was confirmed by his manager, Vansel Burke. Born as Harold Reynolds, the actor went on to feature in various film comedies during the 1990s, including White Men Can't Jump alongside Wesley Snipes and Woody Harrelson, The Breaks, and House Party 3. One of his notable roles was playing Red's father in the 1995 film Friday. You may recall him as the father who believed he was doing the right thing by taking his son to confront the imposing Dubois about retrieving his bike. Rey also made appearances in episodes of TV comedies such as The Wayans Bros, The Parent Hood, and later, The Bernie Mac Show and Everybody Hates Chris. He continued to participate in smaller films throughout the 2000s. His final undertaking was Hollywood P.O., a play he wrote, directed, and funded. Ivette Wilson. Ivette Wilson assumes the role of Esther. Wilson passed away on June 14, 2012, at the age of 48. Before embarking on her career in the entertainment industry, Wilson attended San Jose State University, majoring in communications. In 1991, she appeared as a participant on the game show Supermarket Sweep. Wilson ventured into comedy after losing a bet, compelling her to perform as a stand-up comedian at a friend's club. Embracing comedy as a livelihood, she never looked back. In 1995, Wilson secured the pivotal role of Andel Wilkerson, a supporting character on the sitcom Moesha, co-starring with her fellow cast member from Thea, R&B singer Brandy Norwood. In the show, Wilson's Andel character owned The Den, a local teen hotspot. She left Moesha in 2000 to join its spin-off, The Parkers, where she reprised the role of Andell Wilkerson, now the best friend of Monique's character, Nikki Parker. Wilson tied the knot with record producer Jerome Harry in 2001, and their marriage lasted until her passing in 2012. Wilson battled kidney disease, undergoing a kidney transplant and regular dialysis. Unfortunately, she succumbed to cervical cancer that had metastasized throughout her body. A friend, Jeffrey Piddle, established a website to collect donations to assist with her medical bills and transportation expenses. If you found this video informative, entertaining, or inspiring, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Your support fuels the creation of more content like this, and it keeps our community growing stronger every day. Now, let's keep the conversation going. I'd love to hear your thoughts, questions, or even suggestions for future videos in the comments section below. Your feedback is invaluable, and I'm always eager to connect with you.